Human beings, my people, welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's good? Oh shoot, I forgot. There's music in this map now. I forgot. We're playing two sounds at once. I gotta mute it. Better. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a new member up in here. Joe, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Damn, you got a red badge. I see you. I see you. Thank you very much, Joe. Half Dead, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Turns out, I'm not the only one who's locked out of things on Discord. We're looking into it, but God, this is taking some time. Locked out of things on Discord. I'm not sure what you mean there. This is news to me. I'm kind of out of the loop on whatever you're talking about by locked out of Discord. It's a little vague, but yeah. I hope it gets worked out. Or whatever that is. I'm not really sure what that is. But welcome. I was always red. And you're still red. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lieutenant B, thank you for the 2. MOA squawking, that MP3. We need MOAs in Halo 3. Maybe today I should just port MOAs to Halo 3. You might be thinking to yourself, Rejected, why would you port MOAs to Halo 3? Do you really need the answer to that question? Do you need any answer to that question? No. Of course you don't. Why? You don't... There's no answer to that question. It's just that it's a resounding and obvious yes. Do it. Can you command them? Yeah. Should we have a MOA unit in the AI mod? One big MOA drops down from the sky and just like shits out like 5 smaller MOAs, 5 regular sized MOAs. Maybe we should make a mod where you're just playing as a MOA. And your goal is to get mad MOA bitches. And you gotta like eat out of like shrubs and bushes. 343 already ported gold MOAs to Halo 3. That's true. That is true. You've heard of the Great Emu War, right? Make a mod that's an army of MOAs versus a dozen chips demos. Guys, please, these are all really good ideas, alright? I get so much shit for getting distracted doing random dumb shit. And now you're all just coming at me with these amazing ideas of things I definitely need to do. What the hell, man? Darksteel, thank you for the 2. It are those times. Lol, remember Arbitrary. Oh man, I miss the old stupid Arby and Chief videos. Those were so much fun. Really dumb. And I haven't watched them. They probably don't hold up as well as I remember them holding up when I watched them when I was like 12 years old, but man, I do miss those. Lieutenant B, thank you for another 2. MOA Simulator 2. It literally just MOA Simulator, like Spore. It'll be like the Spore tribal stage, but you're just a MOA. That's it. That's the whole game. You're like, oh man, new Halo mod dropped? No way, RejectedShotgun. Didn't he make those other mods? I gotta play this. And it's just like, you're a MOA. That's it. That's the whole mod. Eat food. Eat out of the small pellet pile on the ground. Press B to take a shit. And just walk around. Now that's quality modding. If there was any reason mod tools were made for all of the Halo games and why the MCC team spent so much time refining these tools for us players to use, it was most definitely so that we could make MOA mods. And that's just real. Add base building. Add base building. Yeah, but MOAs. What if instead, right? Hear me out, okay? We scrap the whole base building mechanic, right? We're like, you know, that sounds like a cool, reasonable feature. What if instead I added an entire MOA faction? All the time that I would spend, theoretically, on the MOA faction. Instead, I just was like, you know what? Let's just make MOAs. Right? Like, that sounds way more fun. MOAs with guns. Yeah, maybe I'll just make, like, a secret hotkey, right? Like, you can scroll through all the different, like, units. You press Y, and it's like you switch between Marines, ODSTs, Scorpions, and then you press, like, fucking Y, B, and X at the same time, and it's just, like, MOAs. And they're invincible, and they shoot laser beams from their eyes. Don't get distracted. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna get mad distracted. You can't stop me from getting hugely distracted. Getting distracted's like my whole thing. This mod was technically a distraction. You can't stop me I'm an unstoppable ADHD machine. You better believe there is no way to stop me from my ways. I've been like this my whole life. I'm crazy. Bring Moa burgers to Halo 3. I'm just saying, if you died and then you disappeared into a puff of smoke, kind of like a Minecraft pig, and instead of a little pork chop floating there, you had a little Moa burger or like a can of Moa flavored Pringles. Hey, what can I say? Quality content. Quality content. Splazer modes. I'm pretty sure I did that as a Reach mod like ages ago. I don't know if I ever posted it anywhere, but it was literally Moas with laser beams from their eyes. Freaking Moas with freaking laser beams on their freaking eyes. I mean, can you really ask for much more than that? That seems just like a really good idea. More quality than Black Adam? I don't know what that means. I watched that movie, and it was pretty alright. Hey, Master Chief, cool stream. Listen, I'm only Master Chief because I'm on a single-player map right now. Ugh, coffee. You look kind of like a potato? Hey, man, take that back. If you said I look like potato chips, that'd be pretty good. I like potato chips. Raw potatoes, less good. Anyway, we got some cool stuff to work on. I actually have a ton of stuff on this mod that I added since the last time I streamed. You may be able to tell because the trees behind me no longer look like they're fully lit and super bright. There's actually shadows under their leaves and stuff. And that rock over there also has like shadows and stuff. I lit the mod, I added music, I added more scripts, I refined some more stuff. And on top of all of that, I even added an entirely new AI section to it, which I'm pretty excited to try out. On top of all that, not only did all that happen, I also have a majorly cool idea for, like, how to rework pretty much the entire mod into Forge mode so that you can spawn stuff with the Forge menu instead of spawning stuff with the, like, crappy script menu that I made using, like, on-screen little messages that glitch out and take forever to scroll through. Put your webcam on Master Chief's face? Okay, let's see. Can I do that? Hey, look, it's me. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Can I move my whole webcam as like a singular unit? I can. Hello everybody, it's me, Master Chief. It is so good to see you today. I am very excited. I, Master Chief, am very much looking forward to this stream. And I am very excited to make cool things today. I hope you are as excited as I am for this thing. Master Chief face reveal. I wish I had a Master Chief helmet for like ages, and I don't know what happened to it. I haven't seen it in like 2 years. Genuinely don't know. It's probably in a box somewhere in like my brother's place or something. Yo, face reveal? Yeah, this is the extended part of that cutscene from the end of Halo 1 where Master Chief's in the longsword and he's like, I think we're just getting started. This is that, but like extended, you know, cut content and all that. Really cool stuff. You gotta love the mod tools. Alright. We like to have fun here. We like to have fun here. Oh wait, what was I doing? Oh, right. Before we get started on this mod, I want to show something to you guys that was kind of fun that I made. Yesterday, I was recovering from a hangover I had because I had friends over and we were partying and getting drunk and it was fun, but I got really hungover, so I didn't want to do anything yesterday. But because I have a horrible obsession with Halo modding, I was like, well, let me just do something on the side, like a crappy little project that'll take like one day. And I totally did. And you know what? I enjoyed myself. I really did. Let's see. We'll switch over to you. Where are you? Boom. There we go. Check it out. Look, it's Halo 2. I don't really mod Halo too much, but I love Halo 2 because it was like my game for a long time. But I'll show you this for like 1 minute. I just made a little crappy Halo 2 map. I just got bored. I was tired. And I didn't want to put in the effort of like Halo 3 because Halo 3 takes a lot of effort to make stuff look good and it takes a lot of time. So instead I made a little Halo 2 map. Smell distraction incoming? No, not this one. This one really was just kind of just for fun. I haven't made a Halo 2 map in a long time, and I wanted to make something kind of neat. Halo 2 huge grass? No. I do like pretty grass aesthetics and all that, but basically, I was in my head, I was like, well, what if I could just make like a little teensy tiny map? Well, not teensy tiny, it's a pretty huge map, but I was like, I just want to make something where like, maybe I could throw down some AI and make like a little Halo 2 never-ending AI war, right? Because people really like that the Arc AI war. So I was like, what if I just did it in Halo 2? And so I kind of whipped it up in Blender. It's really simple. It took me like, I don't know, 2-3 hours to make like the whole map geometry. It wasn't anything too crazy. It's basically just a big cliffy island. Nothing special, nothing out of the ordinary. And it's kind of cool. I grabbed the little building from Relic. I grabbed some like rocks and trees. I'll probably add some more stuff to it eventually. I don't want to work on this mod anytime soon, really. But yeah, I was kind of just studying like Halo 2 map design, see how it all works, and threw my hat into the ring. It's not anything great. It doesn't look that good, but, you know, it's fun. You don't see too many Halo 2 maps, so I was like, screw it. I'll just make something real quick. Albatross? Yeah. This isn't a drivable albatross. It's part of the map. I grabbed it off of the Relic multiplayer map. Oh, what is... There we go. Yeah, no, it's just, this is the Halo 2 albatross, which also, fun fact, Halo 2 albatross, identical to the Halo 3 albatross. Except the Halo 2 one actually has the doors on it. You know, for the albatross in Halo 3, I actually had to go into Halo 2 and grab these doors here. So, they're in the texture file for the Halo 3 one, because obviously it's the same as the Halo 2 one. But yeah, to get the models for it with the textures and everything, I had to rip it out of Halo 2 and then bring it onto the one from Halo 3. Although I will say, I don't think the one on Halo 2 has the sand crap on it. Yeah, no, the one on Halo 2 doesn't have sand on the nose of it. Instead, it has, like, scorch marks. So I don't know which one is more beat up. But, you know, it's kind of tempting to grab this one out of Halo 2. Hey, Darksteel, thank you for the 2, man. Appreciate it. You already have a Halo 2 map and it's 90% done. Yeah, it was kind of... I was trying to challenge myself to be like, well, can I make, like, a whole map in a single day? And if I was more used to Halo 2, I probably could have done it all in one day. It's not really... It needs a little bit of refinement. The ground needs a little bit of smoothing out. And I want to add, like, some more unique areas to it, because right now there's a lot of open, flat space. And I need to redo the ground texture, because it's... I grabbed it off of, like, a campaign mission. But it's alright, I guess. It was like a fun little challenge. I was like, I'm hungover, I don't want to work on a complex Halo 3 mod. Let's get a little simpler and do Halo 2. And you know what? I like it. I think it's a pretty cool little map. It's nothing special, it's not that great or detailed, but, you know, it is a fully fleshed out, like, Halo 2 map with, like, cool map geometry and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do with this mod, before I go back to doing all the Halo 3 stuff in a second here, I'll just talk about it for a second. I think what I'm going to do with this is, like, the next time I'm really bored, or I don't want to, like, burn myself out from whatever Halo 3 project is and I need a break, I'll probably go back to this and make it like a playground. So, like, I'll make it like a campaign mission, right? Where, like, you spawn in, you have, like, a bunch of cool vehicles, like, up here on this cliff, which is your starting point. You have, like, pelicans, phantoms, like, warthogs, shadows, and like, mongooses and stuff. And then I'll probably have, like, a button or something that you can press right here, and it's, like, spawn and never-ending AI waves. And then it'll, like, you know, it'll just, like, spawn AI, and then you can just, like, mess around, dick around with, like, cool vehicles and stuff. And I won't put any checkpoints, so that at any point you can press escape and, like reset the map. And it's just, like, a fun little thingy. But yeah, thank you for that too, Darksteel. Mr. Banshee, thank you for the 2 as well. Appreciate it. I got, like, $300 if you could fix my Halo 2 map for multiplayer. What does that mean, fix your Halo 2 map? That's very vague. That could mean make an entire map from scratch or, like, tick 3 boxes. There's a lot of wiggle room there. DJ Aftershock, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. I want to bribe a Bungie dev for Halo 2 arcology files. There's so many Halo 2 files I would love to see. Would love to. Anyway, kind of a pretty map or whatever. It's fun. I had some fun experimenting with it, but let's get back to Halo 3 before I get distracted any further. But, you know, pretty. Also, Halo 2 water? Something about it kind of reminds me of, like, Half-Life water. I really like it. I fucking love the look of Halo 2's water shader. It's just so pretty. It's really nice. Scenario once... Wait. Scenario once compiled won't let my buddies join game. You probably just didn't set up the multiplayer stuff or something. If you can play it in single player, but people join in and they can't play, Kind of looks like Infinite. Not really. I don't think anyway. Just a big island using the Delta Halo aesthetic. Could definitely use some work though. Also, I hate this mountain. It looks like a blob. I wanted to add some of those trees on it, like the ones I put over here, but it's a blob. It needs to be more rock-like. Anyway, kind of a cool little project. I'll work on this another time and then throw it on the Steam Workshop because we need more Halo 2 mods in the world. The fact that there are, like, I don't think there's a single Halo 2 mod on the Workshop where you can fly a Pelican, and that is a tragedy. With some refinement, this could be a fun multiplayer map or a short single-player map. I think it'll be like a single-player playground. I'll throw some Scarab guns down and like some cool vehicles, like I said, make some AI respawn like over here in this area, and then you can just like fight them. And then it's just like a cool place to dick around and try out like a bunch of fun Halo 2 assets. So that'll be what I do with this. It'll be neat. All right, back to Halo 3. Whoa. All right, let's get the sound on. Let me do a little playthrough here. I'll pause my music. I will refresh, delete gaming chair. In fact, deleting myself out of existence. And undeafen the map. All right, check it out. Let's do a little run through, and I'll show you guys how the map is looking so far. So, this is oh wait, actually, I lied. We're gonna do this in tag test. We are gonna do this in tag test. It looks a lot better on tag test. The lighting is good. So hold on 1 second. Are we good? I think we're good. Oh, I still have the old tip goal stuff on the screen here. Hold on. Well, better. Okay. Game start, levels, solo, RTS test, and before that, let me make sure to save it. Alright, now we load the saved scenario. Darksteel, thank you for the 2. Rip chair. I know. I've truly done unspeakable evils. And that's okay. I've made peace with that. It is what it is. Is not Halo 2's engine the most unstable? No, that's just a myth. Halo 2 is, I don't know, it's pretty stable. I haven't really encountered too many issues with it. Alright, welcome to tag test on this map. We can actually see it in its glory. I'm going to use controller for this, because it feels a lot more comfortable to use. So, let's begin. We've got our AIs over here. They're walking around. They're using AI objectives now, thanks to Master Oof, showing me how AI objectives work. It was my first time ever working with them. First campaign mod and all that. Also, this feels a lot better on controller. I might make like a keyboard and mouse version and a controller version, because while they should work together, the control schemes don't translate all that well.
Marine squad on the way.
We got our Marines in here. Also, I fixed that long-standing bug. I don't know if I talked about it, but if I placed an objective marker and it was directly under my cursor, the Marines wouldn't go to it, and it was, I believe, because of a collision model and or because I had a bounding radius on this vehicle that was too big, and so the Marines wouldn't be able to come to the marker until I moved off of it, and it was super annoying, but I fixed it. So now if I place a marker on my cursor, the Marines still come to it. It's very nice. Listen to the music. Combat begins, the music changes. Beautiful shadows on the map and all that good stuff. Shade turrets taking out our dudes though. Oh damn, the brute's beating him up. Shit, that's not good. I think we're gonna need some reinforcements. I don't want to bring in a Warthog. I think the Warthog might be too OP. Let's drop some ODSTs in here.
Hell jumpers incoming.
I'm gonna kill ya.
Mr. Shotgun, I'm almost ready to show off my mod. Dude, if you got your mod on Workshop, I will download it and we will check it out on stream. I'd be more than happy to. I'm really looking forward to it. The fuck, you actually meant RTS? No, I actually meant RTS. And check this out. It's not only just RTS, but it's also a game that you can play in first person as well. And then at any time, you can switch into RTS mode and mess with people. Let's bring our ODSTs and our Marines up here.
Nicely done, Spartan. We can use this area to our advantage and stage an assault on the Covenant forces in the canyon ahead.
Alright, so once you clear out this area, you get a little mini cutscene type thing that occurs. And you can see you've got a bunch more enemies directly ahead. Yo, Drunk Frodo! Thank you very much for the membership, man. Appreciate it. Huge. Oh shit, the ghost is coming over here. They know we're here. Fuck them up. No, my Marine! Oh, nice. ODST is so sick for that. Alright, let's get everybody over here. Let's move them on to the next zone. Same with the Marines. You know what? I think the ODSTs reuse the markers so that they're incompatible with the Marines. I might have to tweak that. I'm noticing now the individual markers don't work for multiple squads on the same time if they're both infantry. Can you add Ultimate Forge to the maps? I'm not sure what you mean by adding Ultimate Forge to the map. Uh-oh. Beam Rifle guy is unhappy. Oh, damn! Rocket ODST's fucking shit up. Let's get these guys in here. Damn! Rocket ODST has no chill, dude! He's fucking up everything! He killed the Brute Captain and took down both grunts in the tower. Wait till he discovers there's plasma batteries right here. Dude, don't shoot that rocket. Not that close. Oh, sick. There's one grunt. Come on. One grunt left. There's one grunt left. He's running in circles. Nice. And there we go. Outpost 2 is cleared. I don't have anything beyond Outpost 2. No custom voice dialogue or anything for it. But there you go. It took a long time to set all that up. As I'm slowly getting used to doing all this stuff. But man, there you go. A little RTS mode where you can also play as Chief. The test mission's looking pretty good. The next area, I'm probably not going to have you go straight over here yet. But I'll instead have like a Phantom come down from like somewhere in the cruiser. And the Phantom will come over here, drop off some enemies like in this area right here. And then once you take them out, it'll be like a wave there. And then you can move to the final area, which will be like the cruiser extending its beam down and dropping a bunch of units. That'll be cool. He only reads donos? Well, I'm doing a little run through here. It's kind of hard to respond to everything. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't. If you put a colorful message that I am like obligated to read because I can actually see it, then I'll read it every time. But if I'm doing a demonstration, I can't read chat the whole time. Your mic is muted? That's hilarious. That's so funny. You guys, that's a good prank. That's only been done every stream for the last year. Alright. But there you go. Cool RTS mode. You can make it so the maps for this mod all have cool Forge stuff from your other mods. Well, this isn't going to be a Forge mod. This is going to be its own kind of like game mode, sort of.
ODSTs deployed.
Who did that? How'd that happen? What a tragedy. That's crazy. How in the world did that just happen? Truly sad. Alright, let's switch back to, let's switch back off of tag test here. And, just temporarily, here, let's switch back over. Alright, we're back in the editor. sapien and all that cool stuff. But yeah, there you go. So that's as far as the mission has gone. What I'm starting to realize is, like, I could fully flesh out this mission, and I'm tempted to, because then I could throw it on the Steam Workshop and have people try it out, uncover bugs, and get a feel for, like, Halo 3 RTS. Without having to necessarily make, like, an entire campaign. Wait, what is this? Dude, ever since I updated Windows 11, opening and using any web browser shoots my CPU usage to 100 and it lags real bad. What? Do it, I want more custom campaign missions. Well, the thing is, like, this mod's not terrible or anything, but it's like, it was supposed to be a test map. And I kind of want to upload it as a test map by, like, fully refining it. But another part of me is like, well, why not just spend, like, 3 months making an actual 2-3 mission campaign thing with cutscenes and stuff? Or I could just turn this into, like, a mini campaign cutscene type thing, which could be cool. But I think I'm probably just going to go and do that, where I just have this as a test map that I put through. Alright, hear me out though, hear me out. So right now, when I try to spawn units, okay, I have to press Y or switch weapon button, right? I press it, it switches units, okay? And it just pops up this little thing on your screen. And if I spam it as fast as I can, this is the fastest you can scroll through units right now, okay? It's not horrible, but it's definitely not fast. And if you want to command a unit, like let's say I spawn in a unit of Marines, right?
Marines
spawn
deployed.
them in. If I'm then spawning in other units and I want to command the Marines around, I have to spam all the way through at this max speed, and then I can command them around. And if I want to command something else, I have to scroll all the way through, slowly and painfully. This is by far the worst part of the mod, in my opinion. It's extremely painful. And unfortunately, this is the fastest that I can make this run, I think. Actually, wait a minute. I might be able to speed this up. I have to double check my scripts, though. Hang on. Hold on. Give me a second here, you guys. Okay, here's my scripts for the map. I'm just now realizing I need to see really quickly. Do I have a sleep on choosing units? I have a sleep of 1. Do I need a sleep of 1 on my units? I mean, it's not really going to change. No, I think this is probably the fastest it goes. The downside, and the reason this sucks...
Marines incoming.
Whoops. The reason this sucks is because, I don't know, man, scripts, they're just slow. You know, it's running a test to see when I press a button. So here's my idea, okay? Here is my idea. For one, I'm going to disable the music scripts for now, because that is very annoying to have it run on top of my stream music. I do that, and I do that. Okay. Music scripts are temporarily disabled. Anyway. Yeah, so that's crappy, but here is my idea, okay? Here's my idea. What if, instead of using campaign mode, I instead made this in Forge mode? The downside being you can't just start this as a campaign mission. You would have to go into Forge menu and then start it through there. But here's the upside, right? Everyone knows the Forge menu. It's nice, it's easy, you can spawn stuff. But I can't use that for this, because if I spawn a Forge object, all that happens is it spawns a Forge object. I don't get any more like ability to go deeper than that. That's all you can do. But here's what I was thinking, okay? What if, while I'm in RTS mode, right, I make it so you're in Forge mode, and when you switch into Forge mode, instead of becoming the little Forge monitor, you turn into an RTS unit, but you're still technically in Forge mode, which means while you're in Forge mode, you can basically still access the menu. And when you access the menu, let's say you spawn like an object like, I don't know, a crate, right? It spawns in a crate for like 1 frame. You really don't even see it. It'll be like an invisible object that just kind of acts like a crate. And then that crate will become detected by this, a trigger volume. I'll have one of these around you, and then the trigger volume will just be sitting here invisibly, and it'll detect a crate within the trigger volume, an invisible one, and it'll go, hey, let's say on the Forge menu it said spawn Marines, right? And you click spawn Marines, and what happens in the game is it spawns this crate, but this crate, let's say this is the Marines crate, right? You don't even know it exists, but in the game it spawns the quote-unquote Marine crate. The script that has the trigger volume around you detects it and says, hey, the Marine crate was spawned into the map, so we're going to delete the crate instantly. We're going to erase the crate so the player never even sees it, but now we know that the Marine crate was spawned, so we're going to spawn in Marines. And then in that instant that it detects the Forge menu Marine crate is spawned in, it goes, boop,
Marine
and it
squad
activates
on the way.
the Marine squad spawn. So basically, I'd be hijacking the Forge menu to spawn dummy objects that the game then interprets and understands to be units that need to be spawned in. Now, I can't guarantee this works, right? This all hinges on the fact that I can comfortably transition the Forge monitor into the RTS mode and still have the Forge menu work. That's important. But I think I can do that part. That shouldn't actually be too bad. However, on top of that, I need to make sure that the Halo script can comfortably detect individual objects like this. The thing is, I may only be able to have a maximum of like 7 objects because, and I still need to do testing on this. This is all concept right now. But in the Halo script, this is the Halo script document that has everything that you can ever look for. Zone set, list get, blah blah. Basically, I can run a command like this, right? Volume return objects by type, okay? So what that does is if I wanted to get all of the objects that were known as crates, which are basically just like basic physics objects like this is a crate, I could find every crate inside the trigger volume, but then I have to, and I don't know if this is possible, but I basically need to grab and look through them. I can do a command like this, list get, and I can get the entire object list that it got from here. It returns a list of objects that are in your trigger volume, and then I can grab that list of objects that are in there, and then I can theoretically compare them to other objects in the scenario. And I don't know, I might be able to turn this whole thing into like a hijacked Forge menu that runs scripts, but like I said, I need to do a lot of testing on it. I don't know if it's even possible or if it'll work, but theoretically it could. And if I do that, man, a Forge menu to spawn these guys would be like 1,000 times better than fucking spamming Y on your controller to scroll through this crappy little menu that looks like poop. Also, I could change the way that the Forge menu looks to give it like a unique identity, change its colors, its bitmaps, and everything on it, and then it would look way cooler. On top of that, you guys know how I need a currency system?
Scorpion incoming.
How do I stop you from spawning in a Scorpion at the start of the game? There's no currency system. And like, what would I even use for a currency system? Because as a Halo modder, I can't just spawn this, like I can't just show stuff on screen. How would you command them in Forge mode though? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out, but I could definitely do it. But the really big upside to this is that I can make a currency system using the Forge budget. I could give the game a very specific budget because, yeah, Forge has currency. Exactly. So Forge currency would be huge because imagine this, right? Every enemy you kill would be, let's say, equal to getting some currency. So imagine this, okay? I could make a bunch of Forge objects. Like, let's say there's a bunch of invisible Forge objects in the list that you can't access and you can't spawn in. And they cost like 100 Forge dollars to spawn in. But I already placed 10 of them on the map. Each of them is 100. They're hidden behind this wall, let's say. There are 100, or sorry, there's a crate back here, imagine. And it costs 100 Forge dollars but it's already placed down. So that means my budget is already minus 100 because it's already on the map. But what if you kill this brute? Well, I could make it say, if this brute dies, delete that crate. What happens when you delete the crate? You get 100 forge dollars. Because that object gets removed from the map and you gain some of that currency back. So long story short, using Forge not only allows for theoretically a way better menu, but it also allows me to hijack the Forge currency and write some scripts that delete objects and give Forge currency back to the player, which you can then use that currency to spawn in units. Hypothetically, this is big brain. Can we call them Jeffrey dollars? Why Jeffrey dollars? What is that? Who is Jeffrey, and why are they his dollars? Hold on, wait, 1 second. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This whole concept is theoretically extremely cursed. Drake Nichols. Yeah, like I said, this whole concept is super cursed, but theoretically, it could work. And I kind of want to test it out today. Like, doing this is going to be a little bit technically challenging, but I think it's possible. And on top of that, it could be a little bit of fun to experiment with. Because, like, yeah, sure, I could go through here, and I could spawn a bunch of AI, and I could make, like, another thing where, like, oh, a phantom comes down from the sky, and it's like, that's cool and all. But we already have AI on this map. And you guys probably don't want to see me place down like another 700 firing points like this. Where it's like, oh boy, Rejected's placing down firing points. I can't wait to see AI walk in 30 minutes. Wow, amazing content. How about instead, I try to refactor this mod and see if I can't make it work good. Because I think that would be a lot cooler. So yeah, just turn this into like a Forge map. Firing points. I know, firing points are so epic. I love firing points. Look at those. Look at those. AIs can walk on those. Oh my god, look.
Tank deployed.
I have some over here too. What the fuck is happening? I'm not deploying scorpions. Stop it, dude. The ghost of RTS AI war test is haunting me, man. We want more firing points. By short, you get money from killing enemies. Exactly. You kill an enemy, you get points, and you can spend those on more units. Obviously, I would have to balance those out depending on encounters and stuff, but like, yeah. Long story short, kill it. Fuck bitches up, you get money. It's that simple. It's really that simple. I kind of want to try it out. All right, let me start. Let's at least get the start, right? So we're in campaign right now, and I'm Mr. Chief. Let's switch this map to a Forge map very quickly, which I think I can actually do in Sapien. Yeah, I can. I can do it right over here. I literally change the type of map to a multiplayer map. I do not strip pathfinding. Campaign ID -1, and the sandbox budget will be like 1,000. Save. Refresh. Okay, I think it worked because I can't spawn in anymore. Or I accidentally bugged it out and I need to reload the scenario. Let's do that. Is the Halo Wars radial menu possible? You know, I'm not sure. Maybe. I haven't messed with the Forge menu all that much. What if you run out of money fully? I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. It's probably fine. Okay, yeah, look. Now I'm multiplayer chief. I'm me. Look, it's me. It's me. So this is now a multiplayer map, and I can do game, multiplayer, sandbox, and then game start, levels, RTS, or levels, solo, RTS. RTS test, RTS test. Okay. Now that I switched it to Forge mode, theoretically, it might work. I don't know if Forge actually works in Sapien. Guess we'll find out. I might have to test out Forge stuff in tag test and have that open in the background all the time. We will see. Too many errors to print. Oh no, is this crashing Sapien? This was not set up as a Forge map. Oh, I crashed it. Let's see if it works in tag test, but there might be like more stuff I need to do to fix. So we'll do game multiplayer sandbox game star levels solo RTS test. Okay, maybe tag test doesn't crash on Forge. If you run out of money, have very slow increase tick per second. Not a bad idea. I could just... I don't know if I could do that the way that I was thinking about it. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it seems to crash every single time. So, let's load Sapien back up. Okay, Drake, I'm gonna blow your mind. Blow my mind. It's gonna blow your hair off. Listen, man, that's gonna happen to me in like 10 years anyway. Just get it over with. Oh, right. So we go levels, solo, RTS test, and we gotta open the scenario. There's probably something in here that I need to add. For currency, you can give the Forge monitor shields that recharge slowly. Do currency checks with unit get shield. You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. But that would be for passive currency. I don't know if I can... Oh, wait, no, I can do get shield. Can I set shield? Get shield, set shield effect. Oh my god, wait, I can set the shield too. I could literally just reference the shield of the Forge monitor and then get it and then just make it equal to itself plus a specific variable. That's so good. Although it would reset anytime you switch out of RTS mode, I think. Unless I could just have a dummy biped that sits outside the map and does literally nothing. And then I could just set that. It would be like a biped that exists solely to store its shield variable for currency. Not a bad idea. It could recharge 1 shield per second and have a maximum of like 1,000 shield. And then I could just use it as a variable sink. A little dummy variable sink that just exists to be the currency counter. Big brain. Listen, this is Halo modding, okay? We gotta do what we gotta do. If you have to use a biped that chills outside the map and just stores a variable for you, that is what you gotta do. It's not a bad idea at all. The issue, though, the issue is not storing up that currency. The issue is using that currency and displaying it in a meaningful way. So I don't actually know if I can display that on the screen. At least not in Halo 3, and this mod is a Halo 3 mod, so I'm working within Halo 3's restrictions. Maybe cursed, but there aren't too many ways to store currency in Halo 3. True. If it was the biped's shields, though, I could probably display it as a text variable on the HUD. Huh. No, and I could... You know what? I think I could do it, because every time I make it so that you exit RTS mode, I could just store that variable. And then every time you go back into RTS mode, it'll reset you to that variable. So it actually should be pretty good. I could... No. You know what I could do? I could just store that variable via scripts. And then I could just make it so anytime you enter or exit RTS mode, it sets you to that variable. And when you're not in RTS mode, you wouldn't really want it to necessarily count up. Well... I could make it count up even if you weren't in RTS mode. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Let's set up the basis for this real quick. This should be pretty easy to do. So global, make a global variable for it. Global short RTS currency, and I will set it to 0. Well, it'll give you 100 by default. And then in the RTS scripts, we're not going to worry about this. I'll make it at the top of the RTS scripts. This will be RTS currency logic And then the first script will be script continuous RTS currency passive. And this will just be the passive income you get for existing. And I'll say, and this is just how it'll go all the time. So it will do set RTS currency to RTS currency +1. Is that valid? Yeah, okay, that's valid. And then we will do, in this little continuous script, we'll sleep for 10. And then, can we print a variable? Print +10. Okay, we'll just do +10. I don't know if you can print variables. But let's see. Compile. Let's see. Does it say? It's not printing anything. We're not getting script errors, are we? It doesn't look like we're getting script errors. Script successfully compiled. This is the right script, right? RTS main. Yeah. It's not saying anything. It's not printing anything into the console. Why? Okay, what if I just do a test print real quick? Print. RTS currency script is running. Dude, it's not doing anything. Why is it? Am I like a limit or something? Is there like a limit of continuous scripts that can run at any given time, or like why is it not doing anything? Let me just double check really quickly. Let's do startup. At the start of this, print changes are being registered. Okay, my scripts aren't doing anything. They're not changing. What the fuck? I'm so dumb. I'm not running game scripts. I'm so dumb for that. God damn it. Alright, check it out. Here we go.
Marine squad
I did not mean to do that. God.
on the way.
So, as you can see at the bottom here, at once per second, I'm getting +10. It's like right behind the daily tip goal. You can see +10, +10, +10. Actually, it should be +1. I don't know why I wrote +10. But yeah, it's doing +1 about once per second, and I'm getting +1 currency. Can I print? I think I can here. Print RTS currency. That probably works, right? Scripting. Okay, so I cannot print RTS currency. Maybe if I put it in quotes. Surely you can print variables into the console. Print light state, don't care. Cinematic print, don't care. Prints the build version, don't care. Prints the value of all global status variables. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. String ID, what? Finds any Hail script command matching the string. No. Where's just the basic print command? Because I want to just wait. Prints the specified boolean with the format string equals boolean to the shell. Test print real. Prints the specified boolean with the format string equals real. Maybe I can do this. Test print real. Maybe I can do that. Inspect. Prints the value of an expression to the screen for debugging purposes. Oh, maybe I just needed inspect. Hold on. It's not printing it to the screen. But I am getting currency, so that's good. Where's the value of an expression to the screen? Oh, wait, that's not an expression. I'm dumb. Print. Prints a string to the console. Log print. A string to the HS log file. More resources required. Map info. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I can print it like that, unless... Can I return? Can I return that variable? No, that made it invalid. Weird. Guess I'm just not good enough at Halo script to do that yet. But currency is being added. I can print strings. That's good enough. But I will be able to put this on the HUD, thankfully, because if I switch this over to the Forge monitor, like I said, obviously you can display a health bar, and since it'll be a shield bar, you can do that too. And instead of having it display in the form of an image that goes across, I'll be able to display it as literal text, which is pretty cool. However, Forge mode is definitely not working on this map, so I need to fix that and make that work. So map ID 6969, very original. We've got a sandbox budget. It is set as a multiplayer map. I do believe I need to put down some multiplayer relevant stuff, such as placing... Oh shoot, I gotta recompile scripts and save. So yeah, I need to place some relevant multiplayer items. I'm gonna do that real quick. I think invisible respawn points are scenery. Objects, multi, spawning... Yeah, respawn point invisible and regular respawn points. I'll put one down over here for each of them. And theoretically, that'll let me do multiplayer. Hopefully. So here's a respawn point invisible. Here's a respawn point. I'll move those both up out of the ground a little bit just in case. We save that. And then we boot up tag test. Hey, Hyper! Thank you for the 6 months! Damn! 6 months, you got a nice red badge to show it, too. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Game, multiplayer, sandbox, game, start, levels, solo, RTS, test, RTS, test. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Forge works yet. Make it pay to win? How would I do that? I believe in the future of agriculture. Yeah, no, me too. Probably. Okay, Forge is still crashing, but why? Do I need something on the Forge list in order for it to not crash? I wonder. I wonder. Suppose I could just add something to the Forge menu in case that's the issue. Wait, what is this? Weapons spawn info? What? Equipment? What are these? I've never seen it. Enemy? Am I in expert mode? I'm not. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't messed with these, but cool. Multiplayer variant weapon palette. We're going to add something to the Forge palette right now. Tags. Oh, this is Halo 2 editing kit. Do Halo 3. Objects, weapons. Rifle. Assault rifle. What? Oh, this is vehicle palette. Whoops. Sure, we'll add a vehicle. We're going to add the albatross because everybody wants the albatross. Albatross. Maximum allowed 255. Price 1. Okay, let's try it in tag test again. Maybe it just needed that, right? Yo, Sneaky Stick, thank you so much for the 11 months. I appreciate it. 2 more days till 12 months. All right, I'll make you a deal. I'm gonna work on a better logo for the 1 year badge because it needs a little bit of love. And then in 2 days when you get it, it'll look even cooler. All right, let's go into games. Solo, RTS, or solo, RTS test, RTS test. Yeah, I'm loading it in Slayer right now. If I can load it in Slayer, then that's a good thing. Slayer should work. It's a regular multiplayer mode. It's a multiplayer type map. It should load. Your sub is gone. Rest in peace. Why? Wait, why aren't we loading in? Why is it crashing every time? This is a multiplayer map now. Why would it be crashing in multiplayer? Is it missing something? I feel like I'm missing something obvious. What would it be? What would it be? I don't think it should be anything, actually. I make multiplayer maps all the time. It's got to be not something that I'm missing, but something that I've added to the map that's causing things to explode. What would cause the map to explode like this? Truly? I have no idea. It's super weird. Specify enough names for all co-op players in campaigns. These will be met. I have no idea what that block does. Your AI objective paths are conflicting with multiplayer in Forge? I don't think they would. I've converted entire campaign missions over to multiplayer using assembly, and AI objectives never caused issues there. Do you need more than one spawn? I don't think so. I've definitely made maps that have a single spawn, but like, I guess better safe than sorry, right? Game multiplayer Slayer game start levels solo RTS test test. Okay, loading scenario. I wonder if it's because it's in the solo folder. Maybe it, like, it's a multiplayer map needs a multiplayer Spartan in the map, not the campaign one. It already has it. It's referencing the globals and grabbing it automatically. Yeah, still crashing. Wonder why. Maybe it's the scripts. I guess it could be scripts. No, but the script should still work. Shoot. I wonder what override globals does. What if you can specify a unique global tag? Wait, it's not showing up in Sapien. Yo, this flag here does override globals, but it doesn't show up in Gorilla. It only shows up in Sapien. Force objects in modes. Force attempts to load missing objects for multiplayer and survival. Why is survival an object in Halo 3's Gorilla? Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue what's causing the issue currently, and it would take me a long time to debug it, so I'm not gonna bore you guys too much with that. Although I do need everything to fully rely on Forge. I guess we could try a base building thing. Got another multiplayer map? No, I'm very familiar with multiplayer maps. Looking at another one wouldn't really help me all that much. Huh. What's my issue? Just crashing trying to load in multiplayer. Map is set to multiplayer, campaign ID -1, it's got respawn points. I don't know, maybe just a skill issue? I don't think it's a skill issue here. Well, it has to be a skill issue. It couldn't really be anything else, actually. I don't know, very strange. Gotta be something I've placed on the map, because I've done everything required to make it a fully valid multiplayer map, which means that something that's already on the map is invalidating it. So, what could it be? I would just have to kind of delete stuff until I can spawn in successfully. One too many trees. No, the trees, I don't care. The trees don't go. We keep the trees. Yo, Hyper, thank you very much for the 5. Much appreciated. A wild Geodude appeared. Damn, that's a big rock. The grav lift? I doubt it. Probably something to do with AI. You know what? I have an idea. I do have an idea. I'm gonna go duplicate the scenario. Tags, levels, solo, RTS test. We'll make a duplicate scenario, RTS test, multiplayer. We're gonna load up the test scenario for multiplayer, and on this scenario, I can like delete everything, and it's not gonna cause any issues. Too much grass, 7 out of 10. I should put grass in the name of this mod. How about some grass? What's there left to do in this mod? Make more AI encounters, maybe theoretically revamp the entire RTS system. Something like that. Now let's see. This is now the multiplayer version, so first things first, temporarily, take the script for this, throw it in here, delete, no, not delete this, well, I already have it open, so yeah, I'll basically just clear out everything that's not the startup script. Goodbye. Oh, you guys can't even see. You didn't even get to see me. I cleared out the entire script. Alright, I'm going to start with scripts. Let's see if it was the map scripts that were causing everything to explode. Game. Multiplayer. Slayer. Game. Start. Levels. Solo. RTS test. RTS test. MP. No, man, I didn't mean to load the actual RTS test. God damn it. It's gonna crash no matter what now. I actually hit enter instead of shift. Yes, please go ahead and crash. I'm waiting. Bruce doesn't change his camera position. I still haven't gotten a blackout curtain. Having a light directly behind you is not good. Looks terrible on camera. And start levels, solo, RTS test, RTS test, MP. Okay. Let's see if it was the scripts. If it was the scripts, change your campaign ID. I did. It's -1. Okay, it wasn't scripts. Scripts are still good because I'm crashing right now on the multiplayer version of it. With no scripts. I think no scripts. Pretty sure I saved it. Next, I will delete all AI squads from the scenario. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see if it was the AI squads that were breaking everything. We show off the Halo 2 map later? Oh, I did it at the beginning of stream. If you want me to, I can show it in a little bit again. It was kind of fun. Alright, so game, multiplayer, Slayer, game, start, levels, solo, RTS, test, RTS, test, MP. I thought I saw Corman say something about campaign -1 ID. No, it's not mentioned. I don't know. I can try setting it to 0. Okay, so it's not the AI either that's causing it to crash. That's good. Good news. It's not scripts or AI that are crashing it. What else could it be? What else could it be? It'd be funny if it was the Prophet of Truth's hologram. I literally don't know what it could be at this point. Like, it's got to be an object or something, right? Maybe it's the RTS vehicle. Maybe that's not allowed. Check error logs. Would they have an error for this if I crash and tag test? Actually, don't know. Crash cam RTS test 8:37 p.m. Okay, well, crash cam is useless anyway. I didn't mean to click crash cam. It would be under crash report, crash info, game allegiance. Oh, halt information. Game is campaign or survival. Oh, it's the allegiance script. But wait, allegiance has never been an issue. Huh? So I just remove anything related to allegiance. Okay, that might fix it. Let's see. Game, multiplayer, sandbox, game, start. Levels, solo, Olo, RTS test, and right before I load in, compile, scripts, file open, no. Screw the multiplayer scenario, we're just going to do this in the actual one. Does anyone know an Are you They have in fact been in this chat. Okay, it was not the AI Allegiance script that crashed that time, I think. We'll check the crash report once again. It says halt information, game is campaign or survival. The assertion failed at gameallegiance.c++. But even when I had the scripts removed, it didn't seem to have any errors. And I removed anything relating to allegiance. Trying to get a hold of them? Oh, I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're in my Discord server or not, but they've been in chat for sure. Okay, the game is crashing because of something to do with AI allegiance. It's saying game is campaign or survival, which obviously it's not. What would be causing that? I nulled out everything relating to AI allegiances, did I not? Yeah, I nulled out everything relating to AI allegiances, so why would it still be crashing? And why would that crash it in the first place, actually? I've done plenty of AI allegiance stuff in multiplayer, and I've removed it entirely from the script, so why would you crash due to AI allegiances? Doesn't make any sense. No, it wasn't. I don't have any script compile errors. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the crash info said something about it. I don't know. Let me double check it. Fatal error is detected. Blah blah blah. The assertion did fail at game allegiance. The halt information said game is campaign or survival, but it's not. The game is clearly not campaign nor survival. It's multiplayer. I don't know. Let me set campaign ID to 0 and try loading it up then. It could be that. Nexzilla, who is very smart and cool, did say that Corn said something about it. Game multiplayer, Slayer, game start, levels, solo, RTS test, RTS test. Oh, that was it. That was literally it. It was just because campaign ID was set to -1. Thank you, Nexzilla. You actually just saved my ass. If you're still in chat, man, that was it. You fixed it. I can go back to having working AI allegiances. That's weird, though. I swear for every multiplayer map, I set the campaign ID to -1. Clearly, I was wrong. What's the difference between 0 and -1? It kind of depends. Depends on like what you're doing in the use case, but generally -1 is like a null value, while 0 actually means something. 0 can mean 1, or it can mean 0. Alright, game, multiplayer, sandbox, game, start, levels, multi, solo, RTS test, RTS test. Alright, let's give it a try. Let's see what Forge mode looks like in the RTS mode. I just remember what Corn said about campaign and multiplayer map IDs. Wait, why is it crashing again? Is it really the AI allegiances? No shot. Can I not do AI allegiances? Script compile successfully. Campaign ID is valid. I save with no allegiances in my script. I might have to manually set all their allegiances and remove it from any of my scripts. Game, multiplayer, sandbox. Game, start, levels, solo, RTS, test, RTS, test. We are so back. Okay, yeah, it's literally setting allegiance in scripts is invalid. Let's see, can I go Forge mode? I'm Forge moded up. We can spawn the albatross. Oh, it's terrible. Don't look at that. Stop. Don't look at that. You didn't see anything. It's actually a perfectly normal and valid vehicle. Let me in. Oh man, I forgot how bad the effects on this thing are. That is so embarrassing. And the camera track is so rough. Oh man, this vehicle is so old. I'm dying. I'm dying. Animations were mid. Yeah, this thing needs a full overhaul. It is not pretty. It's so cool. I mean, I like the vehicle, but it's just not very polished. Can you make it carry troops? Yeah, I could make it carry troops. crushing stuff. Take that, AI. What can the AI do against me in Forge mode? Nothing. I'm an unstoppable force of nature. Oh, what's that? A shade turret? No. Oh, I blew up the albatross. Albatross and Halo 2 Anniversary with functional doors. Yeah, but my art style. But you didn't blow up the shade. We don't talk about it, all right? You know, nobody. It's honestly irrelevant, not important. We don't need to worry about nothing. It's fine. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. I can fix the allegiances. AI allegiance. Hear me out. Multiplayer AI allegiance. Huh? Wait, you can create allegiances between multiplayer teams? Is that valid? Does that work? Tell me that works. This is not real, right? This doesn't work. Multiplayer AI allegiance does not work, right? There's no way. There's no way that works, right? You can't just put a specific team allied with red team. Or blue team. Right? It's not that easy. Guys, tell me it's not that easy. There's no way it's that easy. This is a valid distraction. There is no way. I'm going to go into Huge Grass right now. I'm going to place down some AI. I'm going to ally them to the red team. And if I spawn in a multiplayer session on red team and this actually allies with them, I'm going to lose my shit. There's no way. There's no way this works. It's not going to be that easy. There's no way I can add totally valid AI to multiplayer using a super simple map script. I refuse to believe that it's that easy. Okay, before I test this, and before we see it working, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick so I don't piss myself. But this, theoretically, could work. I fucking died, man. Straight dead. Straight murdered. Alright, let's see. Is this really gonna work? If this works, I'm going to poo my pants. Okay, we're back to using the OG huge grass script. Not this is the multiplayer one, not the one with the stuff and the what's who and the, you know. You missed the chair stream? Yeah, no, that's better content than me sitting here doing stuff. That is for damn sure. You're gonna go poo poo car car pee pee this works? I'm gonna go even harder than that. This is gonna be wild. Alright, let's do a little thingy thing. First, let me, like, actually improve the scripts on this map a little bit. This is old Scarab stuff, it looks like. I'll just keep that in there in case I ever need to reference it. And then above Scarab stuff... Do I have a startup script? I had a startup script. Why did I have a startup script for that one? I wonder it bugged out. That means that guy never respawned. God, I was not good at scripting back then, was I? I mean, I'm not great now, but, you know, I get by. Hey, Darksteel, thanks so much for the $5. Appreciate it. I'm remaking the wedding scene from Arby and the Chief, and I'm almost done. Wanna see? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember the wedding scene from Arby and the Chief. But, maybe? Yo, Ray, thank you for the $1 tip. Bark. Meow. Okay, there's no way this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try. Script, startup, AI stuff. So in this script, we're gonna do multiplayer AI allegiance. And the script works via multiplayer, or sorry, it's just multiplayer allegiance. You can do allegiances between two multiplayer teams, or multiplayer AI allegiance between a AI team and a multiplayer team. So let's say Prophet and... I don't know if red team is a valid team. Let's see, compile. Okay, the script compile errors. Let's see, I need to know specifically what they are so I can understand this. So, okay, MP team red is what I'm looking for. MP team red. There's a lot. There's actually a full documentation for this script, which is really promising. The fact that it literally, look at that, it read out multiplayer team must be MP team red, MP team blue, etc., etc. That's promising. Bungie actually put in the stuff for that. Okay, so now to actually test this, I gotta pull AI squad down, like a new squad. Make it initially placed. Make it a Sentinel. Yeah, it'll be a Sentinel. And the Sentinel will go like, I don't know. I don't have the squads for the Sentinels anymore, do I? That's fine. I'll just make a little Sentinel squad. New fire team. I don't have any characters on the map because I cleared it out so that the map would be smaller in file size for release. Let's add in a character though. We'll throw in a Sentinel real quick. Sentinel aggressor, the AI. You got a little starting point there. Character type Sentinel aggressor. I don't think Sentinel aggressors need AI stuff by default. But you are initially placed, aren't you? Initial zone Sentinels. Oh, normal count 1. Okay, so he's going to be angry at me because I'm not on a multiplayer team right now. So he's my enemy. I'm not red team. And he shoots me, everything is valid. Alright, good, good, good. So now I got to do game multiplayer sandbox, game start levels, multi huge ass remastered / huge ass remastered. So this should now load me into the map in Forge mode. Ray, thank you for the $4 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. You actually are all the tips this stream. Thoughts on the map Green is working on H2A, the Halo 4 engine? Yeah, I want to play it. I want it. Look, all the screenshots are sick. He literally took Halo 4 and just ported all the Reach stuff into it because he found a way to do it that saves a ton of time, which is insane. And I really want to see it. Whenever he's ready to show it, I am here to play it. It looks so sick. Okay, this should work in Forge. I think it'll be valid in Forge. And if this works, I'm going to be dumb because I just realized I allied the Prophet team and not the Sentinel team, and I'm pretty sure Sentinels are not on the Prophet team. So let me fix that real quick. Okay, multiplayer, solo, whatever. Objects, characters, Sentinel aggressor, AI. Sentinel aggressor character is by default on the Sentinel team, and the biped for it should also be set to Sentinel if I had to guess. Yeah, so let's change the script. Multiplayer, allegiance, Sentinel. Okay, well, I crashed the thing. That's fine. I probably can't do it in Sapien anyway. I don't think anyone's ever... Well, actually, no. I've loaded Forge in Sapien before, but whatever. I'll load it up in tag test in a second. Let me just compile the scripts so that it actually allies Sentinel team to Red team. And if that works, I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's fucking huge. That is really huge. That means we could do full-on multiplayer AI battle stuff with like Red team and Blue team AI. Which is a really big deal. But it might not work. It might not work. I was told years ago. No, I wasn't told. I read on the Xbox Chaos forums, rest in peace, years ago, that Halo 3 was like really fucking cool for AI and multiplayer because they could be allied with multiplayer teams. And that was technically true. That actually was technically true. You could do that, but it was like not properly done as far as I knew. My understanding was like that the basic AI teams were automatically allied with certain multiplayer teams, which is also true, but Red team and Blue team were not on that list. Actually, no, Blue team was by default, but Red team was not. So let's do game, multiplayer, sandbox, game, start, levels, multi, huge ass remastered, huge ass remastered. Boost the Falcon Rise power, please. Okay, I do need to do that. I do need to do that. So if this actually works, I could do some pretty fucking cool stuff. And this is going to give me inspiration for some mods. Try using Halo 3 ODST Firefight. I'd rather not because the player cap is 8. And obviously people need to have a Halo 3 ODST purchased instead of just Halo 3. But, yeah, code in. You could even revamp Huge Grass with AI and just ship it that way too. Theoretically I could, but the map already overloads a lot and AI are pretty heavy on the budget. So it would be pretty rough to do that. We already have instances where the capture the flag points disappear. Fix Vulture cam. Vulture's not my vehicle, but I could try to fix it. Is it crashing? It's crashing, isn't it? This doesn't look good. Yeah, it crashed. Why is it crashing? Why are you crashing? Game allegiance. Game is campaign or survival. Okay, it's crashing due to game allegiance. What is the scenario set to? Campaign ID 0. Save. But it's still crashing due to camp. But it's multiplayer AI allegiance. This has never crashed the game before. I've literally tested this. If the survival type map a custom thing in Halo 3? I don't think it is, but it's an option within Guerrilla these days. I don't know if it was always there, but yeah, it's... Well, I know that some ODST stuff was backported to the Halo 3 engine, but I don't think the survival game type was, at least not to my understanding. The Halo 3 and MCC now is not vanilla Halo 3's engine anymore. It's gotten some adjustments, improvements, netcoded things. Like, I mean, giants, like scarabs and stuff work in multiplayer now. That was never vanilla Halo 3. Some pretty low-level stuff was changed. And, like, obviously, as far as I know, like, a lot of shader logic and support was changed for the Halo Online maps to work in Halo 3, which took some code from, I believe, ODST and backported it into Halo 3. And who knows what else has changed. So, if there's support for survival in some capacity, I have no idea. As, like, a mode. You can make firefight maps in Halo 3 with no need for an actual firefight. You can just run it in campaign mode. Is it oh, I think it's crashing again. Dude, no way. Don't tell me. Ah, oh, are you kidding me? How does that crash the game? I know this didn't crash the game before. I know this didn't crash the game before. That's so sad. Oh, why? Man. What do I do? What if I build the map? I should build the map. That's what I should do. I should see if it actually crashes in-game or if it's just like a Sapien thing. Tool, build, cache, file, levels, multi, huge ass, remastered, huge ass, remastered. How does the firefight script work in Halo 3? Specifically the lives part I'm curious about. I don't know, but one thing I remember that happened before the mod tools came out was I think Crevel took an entire like Halo 3 ODST firefight script and then kind of like refactored it a little bit and like not a little bit, probably a lot, and made a full-on Halo 3 firefight on like the mission Halo on that BSP where you're like where the campaign mission's kind of like firefight, where like waves of sentinels are getting you while Guilty Spark opens the big door. If you know that part, it's like toward the beginning of the mission. Did I skip Demon's Dono? When did I miss it? Was I in the bathroom? Hey, Demon, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. A birdie told me you started another project. I worry about your mental health. I don't. It was because I was hungover and I just wanted to do something simple. What are you doing now? Well, hopefully, by building the map into an actual map file that I can run inside of MCC, I will know if this, because there's a chance here that this is just an error that's being caused within Sapien and tag test, but there's a possibility that if I actually build the map, even though I won't be able to test it in Sapien or tag test, there's a possibility that it's just a bug within the mod tools, and that by actually building the map and playing on it in MCC, it'll work. But, you know, we'll find out. Yeah, that's cool. I gotta look into that. I don't know if the mod still works. It might be on the Steam Workshop now. I don't know if but I'm pretty sure he did that back in Assembly. It was really fucking cool, though. Crevel was always the Halo script guy. It was back, if I recall, it was before Assembly even had support for Halo script and Halo 3, before Zed added it. It was really cool, though. I remember looking at it and just be like, damn, I can't fucking do that. That's crazy. Apparently you missed another dono? Did I? I don't think so. I think I've gotten everything. There haven't really been many super chats or tips this stream. I think I only missed that one from Demon accidentally. You missed my tip? Wait, what the fuck? How did I miss that? I'm actually dumb. No, you're totally right. I did. Sorry about that. Right, thank you for the $1 tip. Appreciate it. We 600ths of the way for real. Don't forget that Beauty of a Life pod for the next Ultimate Forge update. It just needs seats because having friends is swag. True. I need to make it so you can walk inside of it. I'm looking forward, actually. I'm really looking forward to the next Ultimate Forge update. I genuinely am. I want to add all the new vehicles from Huge Grass, all the updated ones too. Part of me wants to redo the terrain, but that's a lot of work, so I might not, and just like save that for an update later down the road. I would like to work on a couple vehicles on it, life pod included, because the life pod's really cool. How's the stream going? I'm a bit new, so how often do you stream things? Oh, I usually stream, I'd say like 4 times a week on average, usually at around like 6 to 7 or 5 to 7 p.m. Central Time. He streams whenever he's not tired. That's not true. Sometimes I even stream when I'm tired. And being tired is lame. Both literally and in the slang sense. This will be better supported with scarabs. Well, the thing is, I can't really put Forge scarabs on Huge Grass and have them work in multiplayer. At least I don't think I can. No, I lied. I just thought of a way to make it work. Total lie. I can make Forge scarabs work. No, not fully, but like sort of. The scarabs would die from the slightest fall? No, they would be real scarabs, but I don't know if I could fully support them in Forge, unfortunately, because there's no way to delete them. I could make it so you can place one down, but you wouldn't be able to move it or delete it. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because then if you accidentally placed a scarab on your map, it's like, oh shit, you can never delete it. And your map is ruined. Okay, map is done building. Let's get it. So I don't even have to upload this to the Steam Workshop, which is pretty cool. Thank God for that. So just by putting this into my maps folder for the public version of Huge Grass. Wait, I gotta skip it real quick. I'm gonna make a backup of this. Huge Grass Remastered backup, and then I'll put this one in. And then now, my game, because I'm the one who uploaded this to the workshop, will just load this from my directory here. And I can play Halo the Master Chief Collection. I love your creations. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind words. It's loading. Come on, OBS. Figure out Master Chief Collection. There we go. You used Huge Grass Forge in a while? No, I forgot to... Oh, man, I didn't mean to click that. What was that? Actually, what was that? Oh, cool. What is this? Sandbox? Mansion? Oh, that's right. I subscribed to a bunch of maps for the game night. Yo, Ray, thank you for the $1 tip. Appreciate it. Also, you should stream playing Contractors VR sometime. We can play Star Wars Battlefront and Halo. Did you just invite yourself on the stream so that we can hang out on stream together? That's very bold, Ray. That was very bold. Contractors VR would be cool. What was the other game I played? I think it was Pavlov that had Halo maps. Dude, I loaded in just fine. Literally 0 issues. Let me go to the Sentinel. I'm technically on red team, even in Forge, so if the multiplayer AI Allegiance script worked, then it should be friends with me even in Forge mode. Multiplayer red team is still valid in Forge as far as I know. Sapien just sucks? I mean, it might. We're about to find out. Go to the Sentinel, he should be right over here. If this loaded correctly, that is. Hello? Any Sentinels around here? Oh yeah, there he is. That is in fact a Sentinel. Uh-oh, he's mad at me. That's not good. You're not my friend, are you? You're not my friend! Oh no. That is not my friend. Okay, it does not look like the allegiance script was valid. Ow. Okay, what if I load into a multiplayer game that's not Forge? Just in case, right? Did you do the allegiance both? Oh, wait, no, I didn't do the allegiance both ways. You're right. I'm so dumb for that. Oh my god. It literally has to be both ways. That is a silly... No, wait, I can't do both ways with AI allegiance. AI allegiance only has support for one way. See, it's team and then AI team. Or team and then multiplayer team. Between an AI squad team and a multiplayer team. Wait, let me think about this. AI squad team? Damn, there's so many cool multiplayer functions I could run. Demon, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Did you read my super chat? I was driving, so I couldn't see. Yeah, I did. You're concerned about me making a map, which, let's be honest, you've got way bigger concerns, probably, than me making a map while I'm hungover. Oh, that's the RTS test. Multiplayer Allegiance, Sentinel, multiplayer game red. That should work in engine. There's a possibility that I need to just like go to the squad, set its default team to Sentinel naturally. I could try running it both ways and see if that's a valid script. I mean, theoretically it might be. MP team red Sentinel. Script compilers, I guess that is not a valid way to do it, which means it might just not work. Yo, Clouds, thank you so much for the $5. Excited to play this. RTS is my favorite genre, and all of how fast you type out script. I do not type out script fast. I have to reference so much. But I appreciate that, the kind words. I am very slow, though. And I don't fully understand Halo script yet. There's still some quirks about it that I should be using that I don't. Hi, Kit Kat. Hey. Meow. I'm trying to think. Multiplayer AI Legends, Sentinel, MP Red. That should be valid. Technically... Okay, here's what I'll do. I will manually set his team to Sentinel. This is a startup script, and it was registering as killing the game and not working here. But I'm also going to do multiplayer team blue. Demon, thank you very much for the $5, man. Appreciate it. No, I'm concerned about you adding another project on top of the pile of ones you promised people. I worry about your mental health, man. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Appreciate it, though. Blah, blah, blah. Invalid area reference. Zone enforcer. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. I'll try building it one more time. See, the thing is, Demon, when it comes to me and having multiple projects, all I'm ever gonna do is work on the project that I want to work on when I want to work on it. The only reason there would be a mental health strain is if people were coming to me constantly and bugging me about it and saying, hey man, you need to work on this. But the thing is, I don't need to work on anything except what I want to work on at any given time. Because what I want to work on generally lines up with what other people want to work on. And I'll never please everybody. Some people are going to want me to work on this or that. And so not everybody's going to be happy, which means my only choice is to stop caring. Because if I cared all the time, I would have a mental health issue. So the pro tip, just don't care. Do what I want to do. There is no other solution. I simply cannot care. And so I I do not. You won't please everybody, so why bother trying? Exactly. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, you should work on this mod instead of the one you're working on now. So, sure, I can try to work on the mod that pleases the most people, but that's not fun. I want to do what I want to do. Like, at the end of the day, I am happy to make mods that other people like, but I make mods because I like mods. I like Halo mods. So, like, I should just do that. I think man spoke over the tip sound. Yeah, yes. I did. Ray, thank you very much for the $1 tip. Appreciate it. Contractors. Wait, man, the scroll bar is cursed. Contractors has the Halo 3 Guardian map. I don't think Pavlov has it. Plus, Contractors is a full loadout system, and you're a Spartan. Pavlov doesn't really get supported anymore. It's just that simple. Really? Sounds like I gotta get Contractors one of these days, then. All right. Well, while we're waiting for this map to load, let's load up Halo 2. Halo 2 make me happy sometimes. Specifically, thing is about making any thing in Halo 2 is I know nobody's gonna play it, but it's just kind of nostalgic, you know? It makes me feel relaxed. I just want fun mods. Fun mods. I don't need them sooner. Yeah. I've been into mods ever since I was a little kid and saw that beautiful pelican. Me too. Me too. Look at this. Halo 2? Can you believe it? This guy's crazy. Why would he open Halo 2 for like 3 minutes while the map compiles? He must be utterly insane. That's true. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Demon, thank you very much for the 10, man. Much appreciated. Spoken like a man who knows how to better themselves. Now with that being said, hey, can you make an RTS mod with Marines, Scorpions, ODSTs, Warthogs, and Locust AI? See, it's funny that you say that. Am I running around in Halo 3 Sapien as well as Halo 2 at the same time? That was weird. I didn't know I could do that. Yo, Zach Fair, thank you very much for the $5. What's up, dude? Not much. How about you? I'm just modding tonight, you know. Modding's pretty fun. Dude, flying the Halo 2 Pelican just feels right, you know? It just feels right. Whoa, Halo 2. Yeah, look at this. I made this in one day. This is my I'm really hungover and can't think about scripting right now challenge. Can I make a Halo 2 map in one day? Did you manage to fix up that Locust? Yes, I think it was with your help, actually. Oh, you're talking about, if you're talking about making it a giant, no. No. I was busy for the last few days. And then the one day that I wasn't busy, I was hungover as fuck, and I did this instead. And you know what? It's pretty fun. This is like a downtime. I'm not working on anything serious mod. I might make it like I'll call it like Halo 2 Playground or something. I don't know. I'll put a bunch of cool vehicles and an AI script that can like spawn in infinite waves just so like people can fuck around with it. It need a turning animation? Oh. I'm never gonna fuck with the Halo 2 vanilla Pelican. It will always look like this. I will never give it a turning animation. It would be so cursed in my eyes if I added a turning animation to this thing. It would be like truly cursed. This is the cool Halo 2 Pelican though. It's the one that I added the physics model for the interior for. Can I get in the back still? Oh, I can. Neat. You can walk into the cockpit on this one. That took way more effort than it should have. Hey, Demon, thank you for the 50, man. Much appreciated. Holy shit. That's huge. Thank you, man. God damn. So I took my girl to go see the Barbie movie, but halfway through the movie, the power cuts out in the entire theater because of a bad storm, so they refunded everyone's money. Here's what I got back. Have fun. Oh, shit. That fucking sucks. But thank you for the 50. Holy shit. They refunded you quite a bit. And I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. I still want to. Sorry that happened. I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Well, hopefully it didn't ruin your guys' night too much. Hopefully you're able to, like, come back from that. Fitting it's pink? Actually, yeah. Actually, very fitting. Okay. Okay, looks like the map is done compiling. So... let's take this map, which just compiled, yep, recently. Replace it, and we bust out Halo the Master Chief Collection. The Locust needs a turning animation, not the Pelican. Oh, yeah, my bad. I got crossed wires a little bit there. Yeah, it does. The Locust could use a decent bit of animation bumps for just getting everything sorted, you know. Okay, let's do default team Slayer. But yeah, no, that would be good. That'd be good. ODST Pelican was weak. ODST Pelican's pretty sick. I can't lie. It'd be nice to see that thing fully fleshed out. I don't think anyone's ever fully fleshed it out. Halo 2 Spirit would be cursed. I want to do that. The problem is, right, for Halo 2 to do the Spirit, you would either have to port the Reach Spirit, which is way too HD, or you would have to port the Halo 1 Spirit, which is, like, just wrong. Halo 2 had such an art style shift that putting Halo 1 stuff in Halo 2 just looks weird. You would need, like, a fully custom modeled Spirit for Halo 2, in the same art style and everything, and that's hard to do. Alright, let's see. Did our Sentinel buddy become buddies with us? Are you sure you're not drunk, bro? Am I not drunk? He was getting drunk? I'm not drunk. I'm very sober. I had a long weekend where I did get drunk, and it was very fun. But I'm good, you know? Once a week is plenty for alcoholic beverages. Uh-oh. It looked at me. It looked at me. It's angry. It's angry. The script did not work. Hello, my friend. We're friends. We're good. Okay. I don't think the Allegiance script works. If it ever did, I don't know, but it certainly doesn't work now. Unforge. That's sad. Demon, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate you. We were laughing the whole time because the theater radiated weak energy. Listen, man. Everyone in that theater was Knuff, okay? They were Knuff. Alright, well, that no worky. Let's close Halo 2 down. One day, this will be a real mod. One day, when I'm bored and tired and want to mod Halo 2. Again. Unfortunate. I was really hoping that script would work, but it is what it is. Alright, let's open the RTS mod back up. Rest in peace, the dream of multiplayer AI. You will be sorely missed. If I want to make this mod work in Forge, unfortunately I'm going to have to find a solution to the whole AI allegiance thingy. Because, you know, it doesn't work. At least I don't think it does. It used to work. I know it used to work because I used it on my old RKI war. So I'm wondering if an update that 343 added to the Master Chief Collection bugged it out. Because when I made RKI war, the Allegiance stuff was not a problem. I had it fully working. I remember it very clearly. So I think 343 may have bugged it a little bit. I'm not sure. Could not say. But I guess for the time being, I can come up with a quick solution. And then I can hopefully hijack the Forge menu. So let me see though. We'll screw the AI stuff. We're gonna go back to the RTS test script. So right now I'm using AI Allegiance every time I get in or out of the thingy thing. But instead of that, I'm gonna try going back to the old-fashioned way, which is AI Disregard. Disregard. Let me double check this actually. I don't want to get this script wrong. AI Disregard. So If true, forces all actors to completely disregard the specified units. Otherwise, let them acknowledge the units. Okay, yeah, so just AI disregard. Players. True. Or wait, false. And then I set it to true over here. So when you are in the RTS mode, it does disregard all players, but if you're out of RTS mode, it does not disregard players. This worked in Reach. Let's see if it works in Sapien. Zachver, thank you very much for the 2, man. Appreciate you. Can we get a Kenergy sword? That just brought a lot of weird images into my mind. Maybe.
Marines deployed.
Wait, they are disregarding me, right? No, they're not. Man, why don't they disregard me in Halo 3? Am I getting script errors? Am I? I'm not getting script errors, so they just refuse to disregard me. Maybe I have to get out and then in again? Nope, they definitely see me. Why do they want to hurt me? What did I ever do to them? Elite drop pods as a possible unit? Oh yeah, definitely. Elite drop pods are 100% possible. I don't even have to add custom content into the game. I could just copy all the stuff the Elite drop pods use in default campaign. It would be no issue. No, but clearly AI disregard does not work. Let me poke around in the campaign missions. Does AI disregard work here? They do not. Wait, AI dis. Oh, here. AI disregard? AI disregard AI actors from here. True. So you can choose AI actors from a particular unit to disregard them. But do players ever get disregarded is the real question. Because right now in the scripts for this mission, it looks like it only disregards other AI units, which is weird. It should definitely work for players. It should definitely work for players. What about the mission where the brutes watch you fight the chieftain? No, wait, that is this mission. How does that work? Oh no, that's because they ally you with them, I think. How does that work? I wonder, maybe it's just not in this particular script file. Hold on. Because that's on this mission. This is the ARC. Perhaps it's in a different script. I'm on the mission script. Let me open up the ambient script. AI disregards cinematic longsword true. Why would they care about it in the first place? Does it have an AI in it? But no, it seems the only disregard thing here is the AI longsword. And if I had to guess, the actual script wasn't the one we were just looking at. Unless it's in a fragment? I have no idea. No. Doesn't look like it. Maybe in the insertion? No. That doesn't even make sense. Shoot. I don't think it's in any of these. It must be in the main mission one then. But I don't know where I would find it. Scripts, yes, whatever. Chieftain. Objects can... Wait, objects can... Wait, maybe not disregard. Objects can see object players. Maybe I can use that. Maybe I can just make it so they can't see me. Returns true? Oh, wait, that's just if they can see you. Shit. Man, this worked great in Reach. Maybe it's just like a Halo 3 thing where the command or the expression works differently. It's the cheering brute. Unit only takes damage from player's team. Go-to and posture. I think this might be the cheering brute as in that part. I think this is it. But what I'm noticing is that they don't have a thing where they disregard the player. Like when all the brutes wait for you to fight the chieftain in like an honor duel, it looks like CS, movement mode, AI, movement combat. They face the player, they turn on dialogue, they only take damage from players, and then they sleep for a certain range, and then they go to a point, and they cheer, and then it sleeps until... It's basically just a heavily scripted sequence. They don't actually disregard the player, they're just busy doing other actions that forces them to disregard the player. So the logic there, I don't think I can use, because it's basically just like giving them tasks, which completely overrides their AI's natural instincts to fight the player, which I can't do here because the AI's natural instincts need to be running. I can't just have them scripted all the time or anything like that. So I'm basically relying on them doing AI disregard, but clearly that doesn't seem to be working. Let's see if there's any other potential solutions in here. Make a list of objects brain dead or restore them to life. No, brain dead makes them completely useless, so I can't use that. AI allegiance doesn't work in multiplayer. At least I don't think it does. Wait, no, it should. It definitely should. Why am I doing it like this? AI allegiance does work. It just crashes the game when you try to test it in Sapien is all. I've literally used this on multiple mods. It works. I think it's just a bug now in Sapien with a mod tool update. Because like I said, I was running on RKI War, so this is probably fine. And when you're in multiplayer, I do believe you're still the player team technically. So this should be fine, but I do think I need to build it to actually test it, which is kind of annoying. Marines thankfully are on player team by default, if I'm not mistaken. Or they're allied with, like, blue team or whatever, so... For testing reasons, I do have to comment it out, for now. Okay. I think we're good then. This should still be fine. I will need to do a double check on the test of everything, but it should be no issue. Okay, so next up, let me think this through. I'm getting a little scatterbrained now, because I'm running at 1,000,000 miles per second. Blah, blah. I missed a super chat. Thank you very much for the $5, Zach Fair. Appreciate it. Have you seen the new Skyrim mod that adds an AI-voiced companion? We need a Sergeant Johnson version of that. Yeah, I did see that. I saw a YouTube video on it. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I think all games are going to be like that one day. Not all games, but like there are definitely going to be RPG type games where every AI, like always on internet connected ones, they have like unique services where like you talk to an AI and then it like snaps back a response super quickly. I think technology is going to need like a year or two to improve to the point where it's going to be flawless, but it's already surprisingly good. Like, that's a mod, dude. That's not built in. You don't have a company with a service that's optimized around that. That's using, like, off-the-shelf stuff to work, right? So if you have a company that goes through and is like, hey, we want our AI to actually respond to the player in a meaningful way, and they set up a pipeline to do that quickly and efficiently, I think it could be done today, but you probably won't see it for at least a year or two. And by the time that happens in a year or two, the technology will have progressed even further to be even better. I think it's going to be crazy. It'll be gimmicky at first, but eventually it'll actually be really good, I think. Inevitably. The fact that that mod got so much attention and got people so excited should speak for the fact that people want that and that companies are going to charge you for it and make money off of it. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's switch to scripts, compile, save.
Marines on the...
No, that's a cool story. Game multiplayer, sandbox, game start, levels, multi, solo, RTS test, RTS test. So we're going to boot this up in Forge mode and see what we can do. While it boots up in Forge mode, I'm going to switch over. That's not what I meant to click on. I'm going to switch over and temporarily I'm going to turn the, I'm going to see if this works. I don't know if it works, but I'm switching. We didn't crash, did we? Okay, no, we're in Forge successfully. Cool. And I can... Oh, it crashes my game if I go into the Forge monitor. I forgot about that. I have to do this in tag test. Okay, well, we'll open that there, and I'll open tag test in a... Well, I'll open it right now just so it loads, but... Yeah, I'm going to switch the Forge monitor and see if I can turn it into the RTS unit. If not, I'm going to have to write a script to force it into the RTS unit, but I don't know if the Forge monitor can still use the Forge menu in the RTS unit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Besides, it could get in the way of people's keybinds, so forcing it into a thingy thing would be bad. So anyway, we're going to switch the third-person unit from the monitor editor to the RTS vehicle. I don't know if that will work, but we will sure try. Game. What the fuck? I just crashed it. Game multiplayer sandbox. Game start. Levels solo RTS. RTS. Test RTS. Test. Alright, let's give it a go. We'll see if it works. Okay, we are in Forge, but what happens if I enter Forge mode is the real question. What? I just overwrote the globals? What the fuck? That ain't right. Hold on. I saved globals. I switched the third-person representation to the RTS vehicle giant. Also, fun fact, I don't think this was here before. All the Halo 3 tools have references for survival. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure 343 did that. I don't recall seeing that. Okay, changing the third-person unit in globals did not fix it. Why? Or did not change it? This has been a long-standing issue. Why? Why does that happen? Why do the globals manually get overwritten? What is happening? Okay, I don't know how I can force that to change if it's not... It's like the same thing as when I bake a map and it doesn't listen to my changes in the globals file. I tried to make a version of the monitor that was always faster, always speedier, all that good stuff, so that I could make it so all my maps would naturally be baked with good forge speed, but I can't do that because no matter what I do, it changes the Forge monitor to be back to the default Forge monitor, which is not at all what I want to occur here. So I'm gonna have to make this work. Hold on. All right. Doesn't want to switch. That'd be huge for. Wait, what? Survival works in 3, that's quite huge. I have no idea if it does. It just, there are references to it in Gorilla. If that actually does anything, I couldn't say, but, you know, there's a bunch of references all around. Might just be like something that happened, I don't know, maybe they brought part of Gorilla over and Sapien from ODST, and that's just like a holdout. I couldn't say. I have no idea. But I don't recall. If anyone knows if that was there before and I'm just being dumb, feel free to correct me, but it just... I don't recall seeing that before. Alright, well anyway. It's really lame that the RTS unit does not get set as the Forge unit. And it instead goes to the default Forge editor. I wonder if that's just like... Because I really don't want to bake the entire map just to test this. I really, really don't. I don't even think I can upload maps right now because it would like crash my stream. This might be something I have to test off stream, actually, and then if it works there, I can potentially move it over to here. What What should I do about this? Might be leftover from Bungie testing Firefight? I don't think so. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm often wrong about speculative things like this. I have no clue, but... seems new to me. How likely is they ported Halo 3 to Halo Online's engine? I don't think they ported the engine or anything like that. My guess, which like I said, I could be totally wrong about, is that when they brought over stuff from the ODST engine to support Halo Online stuff, they might have like brought over a couple extra things to either on accident or maybe I'm just completely wrong. No clue. But it's interesting. What do I do about this? I think Globals has the final say in this stuff. My theory is that there's some higher level thing than Globals that the editor does. I'm reinstalling Windows if it manages to do it before the stream ends. Would you only get the H2A mod? I would, but you'd have to do it quick because I'm kind of thinking about ending stream soon. I kind of want to take a shower because I haven't done that today because I'm nasty. And I'm getting kind of frustrated with this and building an entire map, uploading it to the Steam Workshop so that I can test it and all that stuff sounds very awful right now. I'm kind of debating if it's even worth it, or if maybe I should just stay in campaign and find another solution to the menu. I don't think there is another solution to the menu. And I definitely don't want to use the Forge monitor as the RTS mode. I don't even think I could, really. Like, no, that's a lie. I could, but I don't want to. You know what? Screw it. I'll do any Forge related switches of the mod off stream. That's what I'll do. So I think in the meantime, I'll switch it back to a single player mod, test it out off stream, see if it's even possible, because there's a lot of ifs on this entire theory. And in the meantime, just keep working on the mod, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling tired anyway. Maybe I should just end stream early. That's just one of those days, man. Just one of those days. Let me at least switch everything back to to single player and see what happens, right? Before even talking about anything like that. So switch up the scenario. I've risked my life watching this at 11 p.m. I'm dying. How does watching a stream risk your life? You in your parents' place and they're just like, better not stay up too late there, buddy old pal. I think campaign ID does need to be one. I think that's all I have to do to switch it back to campaign. Let's see. Yep, it was that easy. Now I can fix the scripts. I really would like to do this all in campaign, but man, it would be so much nicer to use the Forge menu. Quick, someone gift me a roll. I'm getting close to a year. I think you would be at a year if it was given to you. Speaking of which, I'm looking forward to redoing the logo for the year tonight. People who have a year should have a better like logo than the one that I have right now. I think it's kind of not as good as it should be. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm currently gaining currency. I could at least try to add the currency type thing to this. I don't think I can swap bipeds easily in campaign. Let's see if there's something for possession. There's cheap bump possession, but that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I don't think I can switch the player's unit using scripts, unfortunately. I would have to use cheap bump possession, and even if that does work in scripts... Actually, I'm very curious. I wonder if I could trigger bump possession. No, I don't think you could run these. I don't think you can run the scripts that I'm looking at right now. These are all, other types of globals. I don't think these can be triggered via map scripts. Available external globals. Yeah, I think because they're external, I can't run these, but who knows? Cheats don't work in game? Ah, shoot. Might have been cool. Controller set skin. What the fuck is that? This is a new script beyond MP Wake script. Sets the skin for a specified... What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. Ah. Wait, SSAO? Does Halo 3 have SSAO? I kind of want to mess with that. I don't think Halo 3 has SSAO, but there's commands for it. Let me give that a try, just for fun. For those of you guys who don't know, that's a screen space ambient occlusion. It's a visual effect. That looks really nice. Did not know that Halo 3 had support for that. I thought there was then. Script, startup, SSAO, test. Just for fun, I want to try this. So SSAO enable short. Okay. I don't know why it's a short and not a boolean, but... Whoa. That actually did something. What the fuck? Huh? I'm sorry, what? That actually did something? What in the fuck is all this? Light shafts enable true. I'm not seeing light shafts. What in the world is this stuff? I don't know how color grading would be set. Like there's an enable thing for color grading, but there's not. The screensave's ambient occlusion seems bugged, if I'm being honest. It just made the entire map dark, and I'm not really seeing any. No, I am seeing it, but it's like inverted. SSAO's on, but it's inverted. Oh, you can see it on the side of my assault rifle. It literally looks like there's SSAO, but it's completely inverted. But you see the side of my assault rifle by the ammo counter, how it's lighter on the edges? Theoretically, using SSAO, it would do that, but it would do the opposite. Instead of making it so, like, things are lighter, it should be darker as far as I understand. Also, yeah, you can literally see it. You see the edge of the crate there? I think it's just buggy. I don't know why there's a command for this, but like, it just looks weird. It's only like on the right side of objects and it makes them lighter. Interesting. I think there are other places you need to enable SSAO and Gorilla. Really? It's the first I've seen any stuff about it. Scavenger hunt, budget references, air probes, cubed maps, cinematic lighting. What is this? Oh no, never mind. Maybe it would be in the BSP actually. Because there's a bunch of settings that it has by default. Cat emoji. Good try, good try. Maybe it's in the structure. That would make sense. I kind of wanted to try this. I wonder if there's a way to like make SSAO work. That's something I didn't know Halo 3 had. It's almost like a halo around it. So true. So true. Anything in the BSP for SSAO? It looks like all SSAO is not something that needs, as far as I know, anything changed for it. It's kind of just like a shader, sort of. It's like a post-processing effect that just works, but it does not seem to be working. At least not very well. My guess is SSAO is a Halo Online thing. That's my guess. I want to see. Levels, multi. Let's try S3D Turf. If I had to guess, it's a Halo Online thing. But it doesn't seem to have it. No, it doesn't seem to have any SSAO stuff. Weird. I wonder why it's in there. I wonder if that's like a vanilla Halo 3 thing that they just like never ended up adding and it's just kind of left over. This all looks like stuff that like 343 has added. Or not. I don't know. I don't know enough about this. I mean, you can compile new shaders, so a lot is possible. True, but I don't know if it would work for post-processing. Maybe it would. I'm not very knowledgeable on the subject. I suppose I could try messing around with the SSAO values. The radius is 0.75 by default. Let's do SSAO intensity. I'll delete these. These don't seem to do anything. SSAO intensity 50.
Marine squad deployed.
Oh my god. Oh. Pfft. Well, it certainly does do something. There is no doubt. Minus 50? You know, good point. Let's see if it crashes the game. Ow, my eyes. No, I think at 0 it just... And anything below 0 it just like... does a good thought to invert it though. So that didn't work, but let's keep going. There's... Wait, sample Z threshold. Oh. Let's try S... Wait, so that was intensity. Let's do SSAO radius. 0.1. Had a slight effect. That was radius, intensity. The last one is sample Z threshold. Let's do like, I don't know, 10, something insanely high. Okay, well, let's take the intensity down to 5. And then the radius is 0.75 by default. Let's change it to 0.75 with a really high intensity so that we can kind of understand what's happening better. From what I can tell, it just seems to shadow stuff that's on a face with its normal to you. And then it has a weird artifact where things on the right side of it seem to be brighter. It's just maybe it's not a good implementation. It really just seems to be like, oh, things that are shaded near to you get darker. Which I guess is sort of what SSAO is. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's implemented properly. Intensity is default 1, radius is default 0.75, and the Z threshold is 0.5. Yeah, all it seems to do is darken faces near to you. Which really doesn't add much or look any better. The actual result seems to be like that it just looks darker. then when you increase the intensity, you can see the artifacts really powerfully. Oh wait, maybe this has to do with the sample Z threshold. It's just kind of weird. Update the fog? What do you mean? I think it started working in Halo Reach. I don't know if this is like a thing that was implemented in Halo 3 and then just never utilized. Z threshold negative? I suppose I could try. That make it better? Kind of just seems to have made things darker. I don't know. That honestly looks better. Wait, let's see. Okay, we stare deeply at this. I'll let you. We'll keep staring at it. All right. We'll change it to negative 0.5 and see if it does anything. Oh, it did something. Let me look again. The left side of it was just like took the reflections off of it, basically. Really weird. Really, really weird. I don't fully understand it. These are the default settings. Oh wait, sample Z threshold 0.5 and intensity is 1, radius is 0.75. Yeah, these are default settings. I just think it looks bad. I don't think this, whatever this is, I was hoping it could like maybe be cool and enhance graphical fidelity just a touch, but it seems to be pretty broken. Yeah, whatever. It was a cool little test, but there's no need because if I turn it off, what? Oh my god, it's permanently on. I have to reset the scenario. Dear god. Wonder if it works in ODST? I have no idea. That's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised. ODST is kind of gritty. I have like a vague recollection that it might have it. I'd have to check though. ODST has some updated camera effects and stuff that look really nice. Makes the game just like prettier in general. The bloom was a little intense for me, but you know, you can always turn that down. Oh dear god. Why is SSAO still on? Turn off. SSA enable 0. Compile. Oh thank god we're back. Yeah, it would be nice if it worked, but it do not. You could easily add SSAO with whatever that mod is called, the one that enhances your graphics and adds ray tracing, the fancy one that you have to like put a whole menu and download and then it adds on to any video game, whatever that one's called. ENB reshade, yeah, both of those you could easily add actual working SSAO using those. What's the strongest entity to exist? Me. Did I miss any super chats? No, I didn't. All right, you know what? I'm kind of tired and a little amped up. Coffee's getting to me, and there's so much I want to do, but it's gonna be really boring and crappy. So I think I'm just gonna end stream here for the night. I think I'm just gonna call it here. I do want to say thank you guys, though. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'll have much more interesting stuff going on, new interesting things to work on. You shall see. But for now, I am gonna call it. I'm probably not gonna head to bed. I'm probably gonna keep working just off stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I will, like I said, be streaming tomorrow, so be sure to tune in. If you don't have the notification bell on YouTube, turn it on. You'll get stream notifications, or join my Discord server as well. I obviously announce it there every time. Thank you guys for the support today. I have a cool currency system working by tomorrow. Maybe even I've gotten Forge working. We'll see. But I do hope you enjoyed. And I guess that'll be it for the stream. See you guys tomorrow for some more AI stuff. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.